Hey, what's going on, YouTube? BD Kane 721. Happy Tuesday morning, the 12th of July. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. I haven't made a video in a while. Not much is really happening in my collection over the past couple weeks. I think I mentioned in previous videos that July was going to be a very quiet month as I got ready for the trip over to the National, which I think starts 2 weeks from tomorrow. So really excited about that. I'm sure most of you that are going are really excited as well. So I'm hoping to, um, have a decent stash of money saved up over the last few weeks to take with me to the National. I think I'll do a video next week, like a lot of people do, a little pre-national video, talk about the show, talk about my goals and things that I want to do when I'm there. It's always a good thing to get that on video so that people can interact with that. Today, though, I'm going to just catch up on a few pieces of mail that I got over the last couple weeks. Nothing really big, just wanted to keep the momentum going on trying to whittle down my set needs for Topps Chrome. I was able to pull in, let's see here, 4 cards for the sets. So I want to show them today. I also have here in the background a few things. I used to put this in the background quite often. This is my Pepsi can from when I was in college, and they made special Pepsi cans when the Penn State Nittany Lions won the Big Ten championship back in 1994. Anybody who knows that team knows that that was one of the best offensive teams in the history of college football. Ended up undefeated for the season, ranked number 2 behind Nebraska. This was back when there was no college football playoff, no BCS, none of that stuff. So it was all based on poll voting, and they were voted in at number 2, even though they were undefeated, and so was Nebraska. A lot of people might argue that I've talked to over the years. I am not one of them. I actually believe the voters got it right that year. So, but very proud of that team, and that was my senior year in college, or at least the last year that I was in at Penn State, and I really did enjoy that year. I also have my Australia shot glass that I picked up when I was vacationing there many, many years ago. Um, and the purpose for putting this on the video is that I'm going to be opening up a pack of these Footy Stars cards from the land down under. I made a video about these cards, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago. I'll put the link below so you can go check it out. If you don't know anything about the AFL, please check that out, and maybe it'll be something that'll spark your interest. Well, that'll come up here in a bit. So let's start with the cards. I did pull in a 2013 Topps Chrome Sepia of Alex Rodriguez. I was happy to get this into the collection, into the set. And these are numbered to 75, so they're quite difficult to find nowadays. I mean, it's been 9 years since this set was released, so tough to find these. So I was happy to find a superstar like Alex Rodriguez. For those of you that know me and have been following my channel, you'll know that I am not a big Alex Rodriguez fan. A lot of opinions about him, which I won't get into at this point, but it's safe to say that he's not a PC of mine. Here's a 2018 Topps Chrome Blue Yadier Molina. I am constantly surprised at how difficult it is to find Molina cards out there, but my understanding is he has a huge, huge following in the hobby. So whenever I find one, I try to snatch it up if I can, if I need it for the sets. This has happened to be one that I needed, number to 150. Happy to get that into the set. I only need, I think, 30 left on the Topps Chrome Blues of 2018. Then I pulled in 2 cards from 2019 Topps Chrome Blue. I am only 18 cards away from this, and yes, I do need the Guerrero Jr. and the Tatis Jr. cards. Those are 2 cards that are on my list for the National. Hopefully I can find them, even if they are graded. I'm going to be looking for those as part of my adventure. So here I pulled in JD Martinez and a really nice Aaron Judge. I'm so glad to pull this in just because of the kind of year he's having. Everybody's talking MVP and that sort of thing. So glad to get that into the collection now versus later. So I'm going to actually pull Mr. Rodriguez off the stand. He doesn't deserve to be there. And I'll put these two cards on the stage. Wow, bad glare. Sorry about that. Okay, on to the AFL Footy Stars pack. I won't go through this in detail, I'll just open it up for those of you that are interested. I know at least Mr. Fox Crew Cards said that he follows this league. He's the only one that mentioned that to me, so maybe if you're watching, hopefully you'll enjoy the pack rip. So let's see what we get out of this one. I'll just mention anybody that I don't know every player in this league. I'm really just a beginner with this league, so I'll mention anybody that I know if they're any good or if there's any decent card in here. They also have AFLW cards, which is the women's league. Also another great thing to watch if you're into watching women's sports. Another one, an Ebony Marinoff from the Adelaide Crows. Here's Oliver Florent from the Sydney Swans, which is the team that I follow very religiously every weekend. Whenever they have a game, I have the AFL app that I watch their games on, since the time difference is so different. This is I think this might be a numbered card. Yep, so this is numbered at a 250, 245 of 250. I forget what this card is called. Looks like it has a different texture to it, but doesn't feel that much different. So Brad Crouch from the St. Kilda Football Club, which I believe, Mr. Fox, this is your team. So sure you appreciate that card. Another AFLW card. Wow, they got a few of them in this pack. Wow, that's a lot. That's like 4 or 5. And another one. So this was definitely the AFLW pack with a numbered card. So kind of cool. Again, go check out that video. Tell a little bit more. It'll tell a lot more about the league and why I'm opening those packs. And that's about it for today. Hope everybody has a great rest of your week. I probably won't talk to you till next week. And till then, have a safe and healthy week, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.